in all honesty, it's probably for the best that I'm thinking about it. Just if they were still running out and dying. I was waiting for them to just drop dead. If they were still running out and dying or whatever, it probably would just end up with my minions dying or something. Here we go. I'll send all ye in there and get a ton of woods. We'll leave the rest catch up with me. We'll just mosey on this way. They didn't really fall too far behind. Surprising, really. I was gonna wait to have to go back for them or something. Damn the expo pig. How about going big or going home? Or talk about go big and or go home. Or however the fuck well that goes. Can I be honest? My ability to speak has gone a little bit out the window. It's kind of funny how, you know, that paranoid guy at the start of the game turned out right that he was right. But only when you go to hell or whatever the fuck this is. So it's kind of a selective truth. Well, he's right, the pumpkins are plotting against us, but only if you go to the hell dimension. It's not even like they're plotting against us here in the non-hell dimension, it's, no, if you only solely if you enter the hell dimension. So I do like saying hell dimension just because it sounds funny. Okay, go there. And let's have fun here. I'm waiting for them to get roasted alive there or something. Though sadly they didn't get any loot from trashing that house. Disappointing. Regardless, now that the bridge is fixed, we can mosey this way. And we can go turn in our minions. Whew. Okay, those are going in. Okay, come on, you have to go in. And we can reclaim these. Just give them a moment to catch up to me. And there we go. Now we can move on. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, wait, I kind of forgot about the absolutely gigantic raging flames right behind me. I need to turn ye back in and go get your red counterparts. Because they come with built-in fire extinguishers, unlike ye. Okay, just be awkward about it. There we go. And here's 25 reds. In reality, I could just have grabbed one red and kept the rest of the browns, but I prefer just go monocolor, because otherwise I end up getting... well, I end up getting silly about it. It's just like, end up charging reds into melee and whatnot. Not really the best thing to do. So, let's continue on up here and see what's up this way. Oh, random bits of stuff sticking out of the place. Actually, keep all this stuff in mind for the sequel, because it does look a lot like the wasteland around one area. Well, in the wasteland. Makes me think of it at least. Maybe that might be a hint. Okay. And a year. Brilliant. Of course, they may get better gear when I can finally afford to get that other upgrade. But we'll have to wait and see. Well, no real point in having that there, considering I can't actually switch anyone in.
tormented spirit of Melvin, sire. Looks like he's getting all the food he could ever wish for down here.
That is disgusting.
Flesh wobbling from
Ugh.
side to side. Oh, it's almost hypnotic. Oh, this should be interesting. That's the way to end a meal. Oh,
Indeed it is.
again, blowing up and reincarnating like that must hurt like hell. Ah. Melvin just can't seem to stop himself. For you.
Alright, don't think the Reds can put out the fires over there. I think for us to do this, we actually have to do this in the right order. We have to leave that there. Let's just get rid of the... There we go.
That's what's being spawning those pumpkins. Oh, be careful, sire. That's one big mother.
He's kind of missing the fucker on the end of that. There we go. We take down this. We can kill off the little guys. It always does bug me when people just say, that's one big mother. Damn, I'm just trying to... You have to have him die over there. Christ. Yeah, no way I'm getting through all this. No, he's... Is he already done? Christ, he's already done. Well, that's a bit of a nuisance. We can call them back down again. It's just I was hoping to do it the first time. Okay, is any more here? Okay, then you're done. Then this is done. There we go. I think that's a pumpkin helmet. Yeah, it is. But no one seems to be interested. Sadly. I know pumpkin helmets are always funny. Hey, anyone want any of these? Yes, actually. And actually, I don't have to worry about the reds being set on fire. Due to my, it is, well, a bit reckless, really, just sending your minions running around like loons. But I don't really have to worry about them, you know, being ignited or anything. Considering. I could just see a halfling with glowing eyes standing in the flames, and it was just like, well, apparently we just saw halfling Satan. So, yeah. I think we have to put them all up to get them all brought back down. Or do I have to go back here? I can't remember how you trigger the spawning. I don't remember what causes it or anything. Well, he's moving. So... oh, wait. Okay, hold that down. Okay, there we go. Don't need them trying to ignite him. Anyway. Go. Move that. He can go to any of the other ones first. But he can't go to this one. It has to be the last one. When he explodes, he'll break that rock. Still remember that solution from when I did this game, playthrough, well, the first playthrough of this. Ooh, you can really farm here. And he doesn't seem pretty aggressive to your minions. He's busy trying to have food. And I won't be surprised if there's fetish art of this. I've seen people do make really, really weird stuff. If you're into it, whatever. I really don't give too much of a shit, but it's still weird to see. Like it was like some character. It was like Gwen from Ben 10. So fat. She looked more like a bread box than a human. Like that was she was like rectangular now in her fatness. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Like if that's what does it for you, more power to you. I I yeah I feel uncomfortable after stumbling upon that. Also floating rocks. So yeah, you have to turn this crank if you want to turn off those flames. Reds can put out fires, but not in that case, because you know they're not putting out the direct source. At least that's how I presume. What I presume the issue is. Okay, let's see if I can get some upgrades. Oh Christ! I kind of forgot all about this. And I'm out of mana. I'm just glad I'm substantially burlier than I was. Oh, so that one's on fire and sliding away. That was hilarious. I'm just glad I'm burlier, or they're weaker, than when I was in my legendary mode playthrough. Because, Christ, that would not have worked. Their enemies were ridiculously powerful in that. I had to keep wandering around like this just to take on any group. Of course, I would wander around like this, then when I would see an enemy, switching to the other one. Just because it was so goddamn dangerous. There's no way I could go toe to toe with him. Is that who I think it is? Huh. Yeah, let's not mess with you, considering we can't actually harm you. Yeah, you'll hear that only with the reds. They're the only units with only minions where enemies have. They're the only minions with that enemies can be immune to their attacks.
I think there must be some kind of mistake, sire. You couldn't have a word with someone, could you?
Best use for sheep, sire. I think I can hear Melvin drooling from here.
Oh, he's not far behind me.
Oh, don't let them eat me, Lord.
Grab me stuff, grab me stuff. Okay. Christ, there's just the entire pig corpses there. Okay.
All this cooking, it's like home, only appetizing.
I thought I'd escaped Melvin, but he's down here too.
Okay, recall. So basically, the purpose of this puzzle is to, you kind of have to just lure Melvin over to the final dish, and he'll blow up there, and well, actually, first you have to lure all the sheeps up to the oven, where they'll be turned into food for the final meal. Then he will go over there and explode. Basically, it's not too complex. Certainly, it did take me a bit of finagling to the first time when I was working out in the first playthrough to do, but you get it done eventually. Once you know what you have to do, it's easy. Then again, same for all puzzles, ain't it?
Will someone just give me some food? Potato peelings, apple cores, a Brussels sprout even. Anything.
Personally, I don't know what's the issue with Brussels sprouts. Like, I don't mind them, but they're lovely with gravy.
Lots for your minions to destroy down here, Lord. Just, not me, please.
Shit. I kind of didn't think of how much damage his explosion would do. Nearly killed me.
They're gonna cook me! Get me back to my home and I'll give you something for your little chaps.
He gives you a ton of barrels. But if you kill him, you get a lot of life source. And even if you do send him back to his house, he, you never see him again anyway. That's like a ton of, like, you know, just a mass of pancake I'm sticking my feet into.
They're gonna cook me! Get me back to my home and I'll give you something for your little chaps.
All this food just
Okay.
lying about.
No. No, recall. I'm not saving him. Turn the crank. He's over there, but it's the principle that matter. Please still work. I couldn't remember which way it was to do it. Do we hit him to save him or turn the crank to save him? Because you typically don't, like, okay, I'm gonna put a bullet in the hostage to save the hostage. In this case, I waved the enchanted war maul to save the hostage. And then I bring him back over to flames and hope it works. Okay, no, I've kind of fucked myself. In which case, I'm leaving and probably going to have to. I'm gonna go back to the tower. Then I'm gonna come back here.
My wife said you could never get me in the kitchen.
And probably gonna have to do that puzzle again. Just checking how much gold I have. I want to get the red upgrade because, well, I'm down 15 minions there for getting them to some degree of gear, and now I have to do it all over again. And I don't want to rescue the guy because that would be a good deed, and I'm going full corruption. I'm showing all the evil options you can do in the game. You know, it's kind of in the title of the series, you know? But at least now I know, don't stand too close to him, he really does do damage. Sometimes they will show an enemy doing like a big massive explosion that looks like it'll be painful, but in reality doesn't. Some games, I swear I remember doing that. And in this case they actually follow through on it, and it actually does hurt. It's not just a symbolic explosion. Or, well, not symbolic, but you know what I mean.
Yes, master.
Well, Melvin's not there. The other thingies aren't there. Is the other guy not there? It kind of looks like he isn't.
I think there must be some kind of mistake, sire. You couldn't have a word with someone, could you?
And my wife said you could never get me in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, the game's after fucking me now. Fantastic. Well, shit. That means I've missed out on boat rewards. I missed out on a ton of life source and a bit of gear. Well, shit. And there's nothing I can do about it because of the save system of the game. It auto-saves. It also saved when I left there. Or saved when I came back. The main when you like you choose a save file when you create the game, and it just keeps auto-saving to that. And when you leave, when you exit game from the tower, you save then. But basically, there's no way to fix my mistake. It's ultimately it's not a big deal, but still I missed out on a bit